Patrick?
Well, Billy, what are you doing in town?
Well, my old pony ain't acting right. Doc wants to keep her in for a day or so.
In there?
You know better than that, boy. I was just looking for a quiet little poker game before it turned in.
Well, you must not have found it, so don't let me keep you up.
Something spooking them horses down the corral.
Cover me. All right, hold it.
All right.
Hold it!
That sure is one dead horse thief.
You sure of that, Billy?
Yeah, near as I can be. There's a whole family of them, Patrick. No kids, I mean, just look like 3 men and their women.
And they crossed Tundle's place about 2 days ago, huh?
Yeah, they were traveling west. I was up in the hills, South Hills, chasing a stray. That's how come I seen them. All of them were wearing beards of men, just like the fella you shot.
On horseback.
Yeah, they were carrying packs and all. They were traveling people. And it's funny, him coming all the way back here to steal a horse. What do you think?
I don't know. If they're out there waiting for him.
They got a long wait. Somebody tells them.
Yeah.
You ought to know.
Yeah, I'll go after him. First thing in the morning.
Come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Brother Chad?
Sister Anna, you've been given a throat and a tongue. I shall expect you to use both of them when next we lift our voices in praise. Brother Clarence, nothing is so important that cannot wait when we are joined in the bonds of song.
Yes, Brother Gibber, but there's a rider coming.
Good, good. Our brother Samuel returns to us.
No, it ain't Sam. I mean, Brother Sam. I couldn't tell just exactly who it is.
Keep to your task.
Sister Edna? Yes, Sister Bernice.
morning, stranger. Or should I say, Marshal.
Sheriff, Garrett, Pat Garrett out of Lincoln County.
Henry's the name. Jebariah Henry. You'd be welcome to coffee at our fire.
Thanks very much, Mr. Henry, but the truth of the matter is I was wondering if you, by any chance, were missing any of your men, one of your brothers.
Why do you ask that?
A man was killed last night in Lincoln for trying to steal a horse.
Killed?
Yeah. A man of about 35. Beard, just like yours.
That would be Brother Samuel.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Providence provides and takes away. Brother Samuel's horse broke his leg. He went to fetch another.
He didn't have any money on him, at least not when he was killed.
I said Providence provides. His wife, Sister Edna, she'll need to know. Can I prevail on you to bear the news?
All right. I'll need positive identification.
This way.
Oh, Brother Samuel.
Dead?
That's right, ma'am.
You could have bought that horse. You've got the money.
It was my decision that he do otherwise. He led the horse into the hole that broke his leg. It was his duty to us to replace the horse in his own way.
You have suffered a great loss, Sister Edna. You have my sorrow.
Who shot him?
I did, ma'am. He gave me no choice.
You, Sheriff? And you rode all the way out here to tell us that?
It's my duty. As I said, Mrs. Henry will have to make positive identification, make the burial arrangements.
And if she doesn't?
That would mean Potter's Field.
So be it.
Just a minute, ma'am. The law states...
There is no law out here, Mr. Garrett, except those we make for our own good. And those that are written down for the good of all mankind.
What are you talking about? You're under the jurisdiction of Lincoln County.
Then we shall move out of Lincoln County before we kill you. The words say an eye for an eye. What the words say, we abide by. Unless Sister Edna is led to show mercy, that will be her decision.
Mrs. Henry, your husband was breaking the law. Horse thieving. That crime is punishable by death in itself out here.
So is murder. How say you, Sister Edna? So be it. Dig your grave in some lonely place. Lie there cold and forgotten, as our brother Samuel does. Amen.
Amen.
Maybe we'd better all mount up right into town, talk this over.
Brother Clarence? Find him. Quickly prepare to leave. There may be others. Nightfall should find us in several miles near our destination and deliverance. Keep digging, Brother Garrett. You want to be finished by bedtime.
How about some food?
You won't need any.
Quit gawking. You got a man. Water carriers for men.
I don't have a man.
Brother Sam, he didn't look like that.
Frontier's no place for a woman alone.
I am alone. Sam's dead.
It sets you free. What'll you do?
I have nothing else. I'll stay.
Alone?
I wish Clarence, he looked like that.
Eye for an eye. There's different ways to understand what the words say.
You women, to bed. It's best you be asleep when the deed's done. Keep digging, Brother Garrett.
Get out. I changed my mind. He's coming with us. I've got one man dead. Another isn't going to do me any good. Not dead. A woman in this country needs a man. Alive.
Hear that, Brother Clarence? Providence has spoken.
Amen.
Give thanks, Brother Garrett, unto this fine woman who saved you from the grave. I'll perform the ceremony this evening, if that's agreeable with you, Sister Edna. Let us go and prepare.
Wait a minute. Listen to me. I understand how you feel about your brother dying, but killing me won't bring him back, and certainly any marriage wouldn't make me take his place. You all must know that this is wrong. I'm not one of you. I don't believe as you do. Regardless of what she may think right now, it wouldn't be fair to this woman. Marriage wouldn't mean anything. It wouldn't be legal or right. If you just think, you'd know.
Ain't fit to take Brother Sam's place. You killed him. You ain't even willing to take his place.
How will you bury yourself, Brother Garrett? In the warmth of our hearts, our love, or in the dirt? Perhaps you need more time to think on it.
What's there to think on? He killed Brother Sam. He either marries her or dies.
Give him time. 7 days it took the world to come to rest and peace and see the light. Give him 7 days.
7 days of toil and labor, so that on that 7th day, the peace that shall be yours shall be glorious. So be it.
So be it.
Feed him. Tend him. Then bind him carefully for the night. Tomorrow you begin.
There's beans left.
It'll make you feel better.
Thank you.
There's more food. You'll need your strength for what lies ahead.
Just what does lie ahead?
The wrath of Jebediah. The work he'll make you do all day from sunup to sundown. He'll drive you.
Why? What kind of a man is he? What kind of people are you?
All I know is that Jebediah will kill you if you don't marry me.
Mary, how long do you think this is going to last? The next town we come to?
We haven't seen a town since we left St. Louis 5 years ago.
5 years traveling to Oregon?
We'll spend our lives traveling to Oregon. Bind him. Good night.
All right. Turn around now. Put your hands behind your back. Don't try nothing.
What happened?
He tricked me. He got away. Oh!
He gets away, you die. This way. Over here.
Morning, Billy.
Heading back to the ranch. I thought I'd drop by. Patrick, he ain't showed up yet, huh?
Not yet. Those people they went out after, they were out by the tunnel place, weren't they?
Yeah, I was when I seen him.
If I wasn't holding things down here, you know what I mean? It isn't like Pat to stay away like this.
No, well, it ain't it. Look, maybe I'll take a look around for him on my way to the ranch.
Now, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Billy.
Give me this old-time religion, this old-time religion, this old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Brother Clarence, I want you to speak to your wife. When next we sing, I want to hear her voice.
You know she's shy, Brother Jeb.
There's no place for shyness in the realm of Providence.
All right. I'll talk to her. Anna, why don't you sing with the throat the Lord gave you?
To your bed, woman. The hour grows late.
You also need your rest.
I intend to watch Brother Garrett.
Get your rest. I'll watch him.
Tomorrow is another day. You've already wasted one day. Tomorrow we'll begin again. It will be the first of the 7 days. You're right. I'll take my rest.
Would you like some water?
In St. Louis, the hairstyles, they're different now. I mean, of course, different from when you were there. Women in St. Louis, they sure know how to make themselves look pretty.
How's that?
You're not like the others, are you?
What do you mean?
Did you know what you were getting into when you married Sam? What kind of people they were? No, I didn't think so. Do you know what they've done to you?
I wasn't always like this.
You could find a new life for yourself.
In St. Louis, maybe. But I'll never get there again. Jebariah would never let me go.
You could be in St. Louis or any place you wanted to be. Find someone who'll truly care for you.
What about them?
Think about yourself.
Could I change? Be what I was?
Only you could answer that.
When the time comes, be ready.
Yes, he rode by 2 days ago. He spoke of a killing.
Yeah, that's right. He was a horse thief. Fella had a beard like you.
Many men wear beards. My brother is fetching water. He wears a beard. No, I'm sorry. None of our people are horse thieves.
Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you there, mister, you and your family. You see him again, you tell him Billy's looking for him. Will you do that?
I'll do that, brother.
All right.
Brother Clarence? I found it inconvenient, Brother Garrett, for you to speak with your friend. I'm sure you'll miss him.
I won't miss you, mister. Dead.
We'll take them into town for burial.
I'll take the women back to their families.
You do that. And when you're ready, I'll put you on a coach to St. Louis.
Patrick! Hey, Patrick!
Oh, he ain't here. Come on, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. I ain't no rush.
Oh, I'm not trying to rush you, Billy. It's just a long ride to where that friend of mine is.
We ain't got nothing but time, Swade. Besides, that friend of yours, what's his name?
Newton. Jake Newton.
Yeah, what if we don't run into him? Plenty of other places we can head. Hey, what do you say, Patrick? About time you're getting here to into your business.
Afternoon, Billy. Swade. What are you boys doing in town? It's Wednesday. They call a holiday out at the ranch?
No, not exactly. Matter of fact is, I just stopped in here to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yeah, I quit my job, Patrick. Me and Swade here, we both quit. We're heading out of Lincoln right now.
Quit, huh? Why?
Oh, ever since Tundle left on his trip east, that foreman of his out there has been riding too high for my money. I took all I'm going to take.
He's done nothing but lean on both of us.
It's a funny thing, Billy. You never had any trouble out of Tundle's place, not until Swade here joined the outfit.
Now, come on, Patrick. Don't pick on Swade there. That foreman's been riding both of us.
Where you headed?
Well, Swade here knows an outfit down by the border just starting up. We thought we might ride down and look it over.
That's right. Ain't nothing in this town for us no more. Right, Billy?
Yeah, so I might see you in a month or so, Patrick, after Tundle gets back here.
Billy, that job out of Tundle has helped keep you out of trouble this past year. I'm not so sure you can stay that way out on your own.
I never minded little trouble, Patrick. You all know that by now. How much further is this place?
Oh, it's about another mile or so. Jake, he's usually camped in an old line shack back up in the hills.
Line shack. But you said he was starting up an outfit.
Well, he is. Here.
You two ought to be all I need.
I thought you were starting a big outfit up here.
You might call it that.
I might, huh? What would you call it?
Didn't Swade fill you in?
I want you to meet Jake, Billy, so you could hear for yourself.
Hear what?
Tell him what the setup is, Jake.
There are men across the Texas border. They like these New Mexican steers. They don't ask me where I get them. And I don't ask them what they do with them.
Rustler, huh? That's kind of a quick way to rope, ain't it, Jake?
Not the way I work it, kid. I plan everything real careful. We work fast, and we split up after every job. The ranchers never know what hit them. Well, which way to look?
You say we. What happened to the other riders that rode with you?
They got themselves caught because they wouldn't listen to me. Rode into El Paso and started throwing their money around. Stupid. Now, neither of you fellas strikes me that way.
You sure kept a lot from me, Swade. I ain't so sure I like that.
Well, I was only trying to do you a favor, Billy. I just figured that I couldn't explain it like Jake.
And I ain't asking you to jump into nothing, kid. Except from what I heard about you, it seems a shame you figure on punching cows with chicken feed. You ride with me, and I'll show you what easy living is like. Real easy.
Beats roping cattle for Tundle. Why don't you give it a try, Billy? No harm in that.
And it ain't like you got to do it all your life. A couple more years, I'll have enough dough stashed away in a Mexican bank so I can ride down there for good and live like a king. But it's up to you, kid. I like what I heard about you, but there's plenty others that want in with me.
Getting late.
Bunk down and sleep on it.
We'll talk again in the morning.
Yeah, think it over, Billy.
They're turning in.
Give him a chance to settle down.
We can move in on them right now.
No. I wanted Jake Newton for better than 4 years now. If I let him slip through this time, folks around La Cruces will be figuring on getting another sheriff. I like my job.
Near as I can figure, he's only got 2 men with him.
Another hour or two, they'll all be asleep. We can slip in that cabin and take them without firing a shot. Now you go tell the others to wait for my signal. Then you circle around back. Take a couple of men with you. And remember, no slip-ups.
Right.
Now, look, I'm telling you, Sheriff, you're making a big mistake here.
Sure, you said that all the way in here.
Well, now, look, I didn't give you no trouble, did I? Did Swade here? We just rode in to see Newton last night. You know, I could have taken a couple of your men with me, Sheriff, if I'd have had something to run from.
You really expect me to believe that, eh?
Well, ask him.
The day I believe anything Jake Newton says, I'll turn in this badge.
Well, now, look, Sheriff, now listen. My name is Bonney. William H. Bonney. My friend's name here is Swade Heine. You can check on both of us in Lincoln.
Bonnie. You the one they call Billy the Kid?
Yeah, they call me that sometimes.
Looks like we made us a real haul, Si.
What I heard of you, kid, you're the kind would ride with Newton.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Look, Sheriff. Will you get a hold of Pat Garrett up in Lincoln? And he'll tell you, we ain't been out of Lincoln County long enough to tie up with Newton here.
We ain't got no telegraph here, kid. And it's a long ride up to Lincoln. You wouldn't be trying to delay things, would you?
All I'm asking, Sheriff, is that you just try to find out the truth, all right?
I'll do that, kid. I'm sorry I got you into this, Billy.
We'll get out of here. Don't worry about it. You got a lot to laugh about, ain't you, Jake?
Now, what makes you think that sheriff is really gonna check with Pat Garrett? And if he don't, I've got company walking up them steps to that rope.
Them ranchers been riding into town all day. They're up to something.
They know we got Newton. He stole cattle from every one of them. They're working themselves up to a lynching.
Well, you gonna talk to them?
Already did. They know I figured to hold Newton and his men till the circuit judge gets here next week.
Well, that's a long time. This keeps up outside, and there won't be nobody here to have a trial.
You know the road to Lincoln.
Sure.
Get up there and tell Pat Garrett I need some help.
Do you want help, or do you believe the kid's story?
Either way, I'd like to see Pat Garrett here.
Well, that's a day's hard ride both ways. Suppose they try something outside.
I'll handle that. Now you get going.
You got a long wait all by yourself, Si.
Let me worry about that. Now you just ride. In case any of you got any ideas, you'll be facing this. As long as I represent the law around here, I aim to see it done proper. Now go on home.
They don't like you in this town, do they, Jake?
Why should they? It's their money I've been living off of for a long time now.
Billy, look, that sheriff. You think he might turn us over to them?
Them ranchers get tough enough, he just might.
Look, don't it bother you none, Jake. Don't it bother you.
Sure. I keep thinking of that money down in Mexico. They hang me, and it's going to sit in that bank forever. That's too bad.
Billy, you've been up before a judge, ain't you?
Yeah, but not on a hanging charge. I don't figure to do it now, neither.
Yeah, well, maybe you figured wrong this time.
I'm looking for Pat Garrett.
You found him.
I'm up from Las Cruces. Cy Claver. He needs you bad.
What's trouble?
Jake Newton. Cy, me, and a posse rounded him up last night.
Well, good for you.
Now, wait a minute. You don't understand. The town wants to hang him. They don't want to wait for the circuit judge to get back. Now, Cy's holding up that town by himself. And having a kid along with Newton makes it worse.
Kid? What kid?
Billy Bonney, the kid. He's been riding with Newton, got himself caught.
Well, that's impossible. Billy Bonney left here just 2 days ago.
So it's true.
What's true?
Well, the kid, he said something about that, but nobody believed him. The rancher's breaking in that jail. He's not going to get a chance to explain it to him.
Look, you grab yourself a cup of coffee while I round up a deputy to take over here.
Right. Here's Pat Garrett from Lincoln.
I'm sure glad to see you.
How are you, Cy?
Fine. Maybe now I can get some sleep. That sheriff did send for Garrett, Jake. He'll clear Billy and me.
I should have your luck.
How about that, old Patrick, huh? You'll tell him. I wish there was something we could do for you, Newton.
All right. I believe you. But the fact remains Billy Bonney was with Newton when we got him. And for that, he'll have to stand trial.
I'm not arguing with you, but I'll testify for him.
He better do a good job. The mood this town's in.
Let me see him.
That's yours. Sam, let's get us some breakfast and keep an eye on the street and the cafe.
Sure thing. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning.
Sure glad to see you here, boy.
You should be.
All right, Patrick. No lecture. Just let me and Swade out of here, will you?
Not that easy, Billy.
What are you talking about?
I'll have to appear as a witness for you at the trial.
Don't joke with me, Patrick.
I'm not joking. Billy, I'm not the sheriff here. I don't have the authority to turn you loose. The charges against you have to be heard in court.
In court? In this town? You see those people out there, Patrick? The way they feel now, you think we're going to stand any kind of a chance with a jury of theirs?
By the time the trial starts, they'll be calmed down.
Thought you came here to help me, not see me hang.
I told you I'd testify on the facts. That should clear both of you.
Well, what makes you think they're going to listen to you?
Oh, you shut up that laughing. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
And how do I know the posse didn't follow you to where I was? If it wasn't for you, I might not even be here!
Take your hands off of me!
All right, you two, that's enough. That's enough. You heard me. Break it up. That's better.
I thought it over, Patrick, and I'm getting out of here just as soon as you open the door for us. I mean,
Don't be a fool, Billy.
Sheriff here forgot to look at my boot top when he locked us up, Patrick.
They'll hang you for sure.
They gotta catch me first. Now, come on, open.
Billy, I gave you credit for more sense. You put that thing away, you got a chance. If you don't, you're playing a dead man's hand.
I don't want to cause any more trouble, Patrick. But I got no choice now. Now, don't make me pull this trigger, because you know I will. Now, unlock the door.
You go through with this, Billy. There's no turning back. I'll come after you myself.
Leave your gun right outside. You come after me, you're going to need it.
You ready, kid? Yeah. There are horses across the street.
Now we'll head for the border for sure. We got to get them before they cross over. Let's go, boys. See you around, Pat.
All right, we'll go this way.
Why? The border's down that way.
I know that, and so does any posse following us. Besides, the shale rock down that way is going to hide our trail.
The kid's right. Come on.
All right, let's go.
What for? We set enough false trails. If they're coming after us, they're going to look over half the territory.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
I'll go when I'm ready, kid.
Jake, this fella Garrett can spot a false trail a mile off, and he has a grudge with me.
I never did cotton to that Garrett. You think he's smart enough to catch up with us, Billy?
What, are you kidding?
Well, then, if that's so, why don't we just wait for him? Behind those rocks, and when he shows up... Yeah, we might as well get this over with now.
Maybe you didn't hear me right, Newton. I say we're going to ride right now.
I heard you, kid. I'm staying here. If I gotta kill Pat Garrett to get him off my tail, I'm gonna pick my own place to do it.
Jake's right, Billy. It's the best way.
Nobody's bushwhacking Pat Garrett, not so long as I'm standing here.
What's eating you, kid?
I'm just telling you, Newton.
Sure, kid. We'll go. If that's the way it's gotta be.
I ought to cure both of you. But I got something better in mind for you. I'm gonna leave both of you for Garrett.
We'll leave the horses. Give us a chance.
You should have listened to me, Jake. Right there, Patrick. No more. I figured you'd be catching up with me.
It wasn't hard. He left a clear trail from where you shot Swade and Newton.
You got him?
No, I turned him over to the posse.
That sheriff coming after me?
Just me.
I'll make a deal with you.
No deal.
They was going to ambush you. Kill you.
So?
You forget you seen me. I won't bother you. I'll go south to Mexico. You just forget.
Are you telling me that you saved my life?
Yeah, something like that.
No deals.
I told you. I told you, Patrick. I never rode with Newton. You know that?
You broke jail. You helped Swade and Newton to escape. Now you're asking me to break the law.
Patrick,
No deals.
don't make me kill you, Patrick.
Billy, give me that gun.
I'll kill you, Patrick. So help me. Oh. Patrick. Come on, Patrick. Now, you can't do this to me.
I not only can, I am. Besides, like I told you, you're in Sheriff Claver's jurisdiction, not mine.
Yeah, but 4 weeks.
That'll give your shoulder a chance to heal, give you a lot of rest and quiet. I'd say that was easy at the jailbreaking.
Come on, Patrick. Let me out of here.
Billy, you're very lucky. You ought to realize it.
Boy, you're a fine friend.
I am. And to prove it, I'll get Tundle to take you back after the sheriff here turns you loose.
That's some friendship.
Hey, Billy, here's a question for me, huh? When you had that gun on me the last time, would you have shot me, really?
You bet I would have.
I see it.
What do you say, Mr. Conway?
I'm glad you're here, Bonnie. We can have this out. I lost a dozen head of prime beef last night. I want them back.
But from what Billy tells me, Mr. Conway, a part of your herd strayed over onto Tundle's land before it was pushed back.
Well, if they did, Sheriff, it's because Tundle's fences are down in 10 different places and they don't bother to fix them. Well, my cattle got no way of knowing where my property ends and Tundle's begins.
Makes sense. Billy, you got an answer?
Yeah, I get an answer. You tell him why those fences are down, Conway. Because your men busted them down on orders from you.
That's plain crazy. Just, why would I do that?
For grazing, for water. Your land's been going dry and bare, Conway. You need to spread out.
Sheriff, you're the law around here. You're going to give me protection or not?
I'm only one man, Conway. I can't guard 20 miles of fence alone. But I sure can move in fast if anyone, you or Tundle, breaks the law. Don't you forget it.
A man's got a right to protect his own property. The law won't do it for him. I mean to protect mine.
Father.
Whoa!
The poor little thing. Oh, where is thy mother?
Afraid you pulled him through on the wrong side, miss. He belongs over here. Well, I must have strayed over here during the night.
Yeah, trespassing on private property here, Galt.
Well, his calf belongs to Mr. Conway. Taking him back.
I don't see any brand on it.
How you know it's too young to brand?
Then how do you know it ain't Tundle's, Galt? Better get on your own side of the fence. Don't try it.
Do thee always settle thy arguments with a gun?
A gun is just about the only thing a saddle tramp like him would understand, ma'am. You and the new family moved in the old Foster farm, ain't you?
Do you know about us?
Yeah, well, news travels kind of fast around here in Lincoln County. My name's Billy Bonney. If you need any help getting settled, I'll be glad to come by and help.
With thy gun? No, thank thee, Mr. Bonney. On our land, we will have no need for guns. I bid thee good day, Mr. Bonney.
How are you, Miss Newcomb?
If they came to see my father, they will find him in the fields.
Oh, no, I came to see whoever might be at home here.
Oh. Did they have some business they wish to discuss?
Well, not exactly business. You see, it's customary for the neighbors around here to be, neighborly. I brought a bag of seeds here. From the looks of your fields around, you could stand some top-grade alfalfa.
Oh. Well, thee didn't have to do that.
No, I didn't have to. I wanted to.
Oh, well, I thank thee, Mr. Bonney. My father will be most grateful.
Oh, it's a hot day, isn't it? Your father must really be sweating out there in the fields.
Oh, no. He's used to hard work.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I ought to be heading on. I want to wish you good luck around here.
Mr. Bonney, thee is right. It is a hot day, and thee has ridden far. Would thee care to come into the house and have a cup of cider?
Well, I can't think of anything I'd like better.
My gun belt. Our religion forbids a gun in the house.
Well, all right.
Why does they look at me like that?
Well, because I know a lot of girls around here, and you're kind of different from any I've ever known.
Oh, I hope they means that it's a compliment.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know if that cup is cited.
Well, Billy, I didn't know you had a sweet tooth.
Yeah, I don't know what came over me, Patrick. All this week, I've just kind of had a hankering for some chocolate creams.
I kind of like one myself. Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Patrick, but you just ain't as pretty as Charity Newcomb.
Oh, yes. I hear you've been seeing a good deal of her lately.
Yeah, as much as she'll let me.
Yeah. She's a real nice girl. So, Billy, you had any more trouble with Conway lately?
Oh, no more trouble. But if it comes, I'm ready for it.
Atta gold. You look scared. Twice as big as he is.
About twice as big as that gun of his.
Got your old buffalo, doesn't he? Every one of my hands scared of one kid. How long you gonna keep bagging off from it?
Well, we wouldn't be any good to you if we was dead.
No, you wouldn't. He would.
Your brackets are loose up here. You're going to need some heavier nails, I think. I'll bring some up next time I come.
It's been a big help to me, Billy.
Well, I like to help.
Now that he's making fun of the way I talk.
No, I ain't making fun of you. I never could make fun of you, Charity.
Does he still miss my gun belt when he leaves it outside?
Well, now, how could I do that when I have something better inside here? Why are you running away from me, Charity? I guess you know how I feel about you. I was wondering if maybe you feel the same way about me.
I've tried not to, Billy. I've tried very hard not to.
Have you succeeded?
They lied to me. He had a gun all the time.
I need this gun, Charity.
He lied about everything. About the gun. About putting my trust in God. About loving me.
No, I never lied about that, Charity. Well, look, what do you want me to do? I mean, I work for a fellow at Tundle. He has a lot of enemies. They don't think much of me either. But how would I know it if they might take it in their heads to come after me?
If he has so little faith, Billy, then I think it is better that they should go.
No, Charity.
We have no choice, Billy. I cannot accept thy ways, and thee cannot accept mine.
Yes, I can, Charity, and I will. I promise. No more guns. I swear it. On my love for you, I swear it.
That is no fit oath. Does thee believe in God?
Yes.
Then put thy hand on the Bible and swear that same oath to him.
I swear it.
Thanks, but I have one of my own. All right, Billy, why?
I don't figure to be using them anymore.
Charity Newcomb?
Mm-hmm.
She mean that much to you?
I figure this is the only way I can convince her I'm serious, Patrick.
Yeah, and how do you prove that?
By leaving these with you. I can't get my hands on them, even if I want to.
Billy, are you sure that's why?
No, I ain't sure. But you remember what I told you the other day about a fella wanting on the other side of the wall bad? Only two things he can do. He can climb over or he can break through.
Yeah. There's a third thing he can do. He can stay put on his own side.
Not this time.
Billy, you may not have any choice.
What do you mean?
You know what they say about the leopard and his spots?
Yeah, but I ain't a leopard, Patrick. I'm a man.
Yeah? Suppose Conway causes more trouble.
Keeping the peace is your job.
Keeping the peace is everybody's job. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm all in favor of folk like Charity and Pa. I wish the world were full of them. Then we could all lay down our guns. But you and me, Billy, we were raised different from them. We have to live by our rules.
And the rules, they can be changed.
Not overnight.
You sound scared, Patrick.
I am scared. Billy, this is tough, violent country. Sometimes the only way a man can stay alive is by fighting for the privilege. I'd be plenty scared to stop wearing my gun.
Maybe that's because you don't have anyone on the other side of the wall waiting for you, Patrick. Even if there is trouble, I figure my chances are good because I got two of you fighting for me.
Two?
Well, you're on my side, ain't you? Charity says that he's on my side. What better odds can you give me?
Pete said you wanted to see Keeler and me, Mr. Conway.
Yeah, that's right. How'd you two boys like a nice long vacation south of the border? Live it up big.
We'd like it fine. We can't afford it.
You can now. There's $2,000 in this envelope here. There's 10,000 more waiting for you at the bank in Durango as soon as you can get there.
What do we have to do for it?
I want land from Tundle. I can't lock horns with him as long as Bonnie's working for him. Too many of you big boys are scared of him.
You asking us to try and outgun Billy?
He ain't even carrying his guns anymore. That little girl of his got him tamed.
What about Garrett?
Garrett won't even be in town. I'll see to that. Well, Bonnie's made you crawl often enough, Gold. Wouldn't you like to see him crawl just once?
Yeah. I'd like that fine.
Oh, look, Conway. What brings you here?
50 head of my cattle were rustled last night. Do I need to tell you who did it?
Last night, you say? And why did you wait till now to let me know?
Because I didn't know till now that they're missing. I got my boys rounded up the ranch, waiting for you to deputize them and lead them.
Funny, I always figured you were the kind of man who'd want to lead them yourself.
Oh, no. You warned me not to take the law into my own hands. I'm doing this legal and proper. That's the way you wanted it, ain't it?
Oh, I sure do, Conway. All right, we'll ride out and deputize your men. You won't mind if I bring along an extra man of my own, will you?
Well, the more the better.
Good, then we'll stop off and pick up Billy Bonnie. He's usually at his girl's house just about now.
Billy Bonnie? He ain't even wearing his guns anymore. What good'll he do you?
Let's just say I'd like him along for moral support. Shall we go?
Drop your gun belt, Sheriff. I said drop it. Sit down.
One shot from that gun will bring half the town in here.
Only you'd be dead and I'd be out the back door before they got you.
You've got some of your men out gunning for Billy right now, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sheriff.
Conway, I'm warning you. Anything happens to Billy, I'm holding you accountable.
I'm just sitting around here, visiting with you. There ain't a jury in the world could believe I'd be in two places at the same time.
Billy?
Oh, thank you. I can sure use some of that. Feels good.
You should not come here so often, Billy. Thee neglects thy employer.
Oh, it's all right. I finished my chores for him before I come up here.
But then thee does my chores, too. And I'm able to do them myself.
Well, I like doing them for you, Charity.
And thee must be tired. Thee should rest a while.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Billy! No, Billy. No.
Why not? You're still not sure of me, are you?
Is thee sure of thyself?
Yes, I am sure. More sure than I've ever been in my life.
You mind if I have a cup?
Oh, no. No. Go right ahead. Kind of a handy place to keep your cup. Go right ahead.
You know, you've been good for me, Charity. You've been real good. You know, if I'd been told a month ago, I could have hung up my guns and not even missed him.
That had been wrong, Bonnie. On your feet. Keep your hands up. All right, Keeler. Keep them covered.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Hey, look, Galt, before you do what you've come to do, you let the girl go in the house, will you?
I stay with thee, Billy.
Hey, the kid's got spirit. I can see why you like her, Bonnie. I could kind of like her myself. Don't try it. You're going to get it soon enough. But I have a score to settle with you first for all the times you've made me back off.
I don't crawl easy, Galt.
You will. When I get through with you. You, come here. Watch her. And keep your eyes on him. If he tries to make a break for it, shoot him.
Use it! Use it!
I can't.
Drop that gun!
I couldn't, Billy. I just couldn't.
Couldn't do anything with it, and I couldn't do anything without it. You were right, Patrick, about that leopard and his spots. Was I right?
About what?
That gun was the only way I could see to keep from getting killed. And she couldn't bring us up to use it. Was I right or was she?
They both were, I guess. She did what was right for her, you did what was right for you. Billy, you can't change human nature. You can only be what you are.
I see you. Ma'am, if you're planning on staying any length of time here in Lincoln...
I'm not, but thank you.
Well, I certainly enjoyed the trip from Santa Fe with you. Anything I can do to help you,
Oh, yes, there is.
Well?
Could you tell me where the sheriff's office is?
Yes, ma'am, it's right down the street here. Matter of fact, I'll walk down there with you if you like.
Oh, that's all right, I'll manage. Driver, if you'll just leave my bags at the hotel, please. Well, thank you again, Mr. Boney. Good day.
you see the clown that threw this brick? When I catch him, he'll wish he'd never seen a brick. He'll wish he'd never seen...
that brick, Sheriff.
You? But, ma'am,
I assume you'll have to arrest me. I'm prepared. Now, Sheriff, you just go right ahead and do your duty. Is there any cell in particular that I should take?
Hey, just hold on here, ma'am. Are you saying that you threw this brick?
That's right. I committed a crime and I'm ready to pay for it.
But why? Why did you throw it?
I felt like it.
I've never seen you before. You're a stranger in town. It can't be anything I did.
Oh, no. No, it's nothing personal, Sheriff, believe me. Well, should I just pick my own cell or do you have a
stay right here. I didn't say I was arresting you.
Oh, but you have to. After what I did, I broke your window.
Young lady, I don't have to do anything. Now, you answer a few questions. What's your name?
Puddin' Tame, ask me again.
That's enough.
Well, lock me up for talking back to another.
Now, if you keep this up, Sorry. I'm sorry I flew off. Now, I'm sure there's some perfectly reasonable explanation for all this. If you just sit right down here, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of it. Right?
Sheriff, do you intend to arrest me?
No.
Then I'm going back to the hotel.
You're not going anywhere.
Well, then you have arrested me if I'm not free to go.
No, I didn't say that. I'm not in the habit of arresting young ladies who don't seem to know what they're doing.
I know what I'm doing, Sheriff. Good day.
Look, if you'll just promise not to pull any more of this stuff, we can forget all about this. Huh? And I'll be checking up on you. You might just as well tell me who you are and what you're doing here.
Good day, Sheriff.
I saw you get off the stage today. With about the best-looking item we've had in this town in quite a while.
No, you got that wrong, Murphy. That one, she's a real lady. She's not the kind for me. I found that out.
Oh?
Yeah.
Lady, huh? What is she doing in here?
She made a mistake. She's probably looking for a place to eat. Why don't you tell all these birds around here, stop staring? Ma'am, this is a saloon in here.
Thank you. I was aware of that.
Yes, ma'am, but I mean, ladies like you, they don't come into places...
Mr. Boney, will you please leave me alone? I thought I made that clear earlier.
Yes, ma'am. Bonnie, ma'am. I mean, there's drinking, a lot of drinking in here. A lot of things go on in a place like this. Not real bad, of course.
Just go away. Do you understand me?
You don't seem to understand, Murphy. You wanna pass the word around if anyone gets out of line? I'd take it kind of hard.
Excuse me.
What? That mirror cost $400. Had it shipped special all the way from Kansas City. Now, why did you do that, ma'am? Why did she do that?
No, wait. Take it easy, Murphy. She's a lady. Remember that.
If she was a man, I'd break every...
Excuse me.
No! Why, you...
Go ahead, strike me.
No, wait, Murphy. She's a lady.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and strike me, you brute.
Brute! Get out of here.
I refuse to leave. You'll have to throw me out.
I will. Get the sheriff, somebody. Get Pat Garrett in here. Look at that.
Patrick, don't get any wrong ideas about her.
Sheriff, look at this. My mirror.
I know what happened, Murphy.
Well, now listen, Patrick.
Billy, just let me handle my job. Do you mind?
I'll go quietly, Sheriff. You are arresting me, aren't you?
That's right. You've gone too far this time. I warned you.
Yes, you did.
Murphy, you gonna let him arrest her?
You keep out of this.
All you have to do, Murphy, is press charges. She'll wind up in a pokey.
Well, wait, Pat, I don't think I meant to have her arrested. I mean, I want her out of here. I think she should pay for the damage. And
I refuse to pay.
You heard her. Well, she's upset. She don't really mean that.
No, it don't seem right to throw her in jail, Pat. Oh, I could order another mirror, I guess.
Stop her!
Put her behind bars. For life!
Your name is Amy Dodds, right?
You must have checked at the hotel.
Been doing a lot of checking on you since this last ruckus. You came here from Santa Fe. Now, will you tell me why? Will you tell me what it is you're up to?
Keep checking, Sheriff.
Ma'am, it must be clear to you by now that I really don't want to arrest you. My jail cells weren't made for young women like you. Why are you so determined to get into trouble?
Sheriff, you might just as well get this over with.
Look, I'll parole you. You stay in your hotel room. How's that?
You have other saloons in this town. I can get some more bricks.
All right. Then you'll get what you wanted. A nice cold cell. Up. How about this one?
What time do you serve supper?
Oh, in about another hour. You're my only prisoner tonight, so you can order whatever you like. I'll bring it over from the cafe.
Bread and water will be satisfactory.
What?
Well, that's the usual fare, isn't it?
No, you can have roast beef, fried chicken, almost
Bread
anything.
and water will be just fine. I'm entitled to a trial. When will it be?
Look, I could probably just fine you for the damages.
No, I insist on a trial. Now, that's my right.
The circuit judge will be here Wednesday. You'll get a trial. I could get you a couple of extra blankets if you like.
Oh.
It gets pretty cold up here at night.
This one will be just fine, thank you. Will you lock the door on your way out?
You really locked her up, huh?
Now, what do you expect me to do? Wait till she puts a brick through every glass in town?
What do you suppose got into her?
She's up to something, and I'd give plenty right now to find out what it is. Say, Billy, do me a favor, will you?
Yeah.
I have to enter her in my ledger. Would you pick up some supper for her at the cafe? Let's get her some bread and water.
That ain't no way to treat a lady.
Sheriff Garrett?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's Humphrey. Cecil Humphrey. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I can't say that I have.
Newspaperman, Santa Fe Herald.
Oh.
I read through most of the Southwest and a few of the Eastern papers.
Uh-huh.
I understand you have a young woman here under arrest.
Well, yes, but...
You don't mind my seeing her?
No, not at all. Come on, I'll take you upstairs.
Great. You're Amy Dodd?
Oh, please, just get me out of here. I haven't had anything to eat but bread and water. And don't you let him beat me again. Oh, please, just get me out of here.
What have you been doing to yourself?
What kind of a man are you to treat a woman like this?
The whole thing to herself. She's lying.
Lying? Isn't that bread and water there?
Yes, it is, but she insisted I lock her up and then she'd eat only bread and water. That's the truth. Believe what you want.
I intend to. I've seen enough here. I'll do what I can for you, my dear. Right now my hands are tied, but depend on me.
Now look,
before you swallow all that as the truth, you'd better listen to me.
I'll be around there at trial. When will that be?
Tomorrow.
Then I'll hear your excuses in court.
Shoot.
Who's that fella?
He's trouble for me, a newspaper man. He bought everything that girl said. Really, she's after me for some reason.
Oh, no.
Don't argue with me. She came here to get herself arrested, make me look like a fool. The only thing I can't figure out is why. It's bad enough with just her. Now with this newspaper man, he'll spread every lie she makes up.
I mean, you think this whole thing's going to be in a newspaper?
Yeah.
Won't that make you look kind of like a fool or something?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to somebody who don't know all the facts.
Really, that's not the half of it. This could ruin me as a lawman.
Well, maybe I'll just have a little talk with that newspaper fella, Patrick, and he'll forget he ever heard that story.
No. That would only make things worse.
Well, it's too bad he got here so quick, ain't it? I mean, you could have kept it all quiet, maybe.
Yeah. He did get here quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Too quick. Really, I'll see you later.
Look, I was heading back to Tunnels. Maybe I'll just hang around town for a while.
Yeah, this is right.
You wouldn't really hit me, would you?
One more time wouldn't hurt, would it, miss? Only I'd make sure your backside got it.
You wouldn't dare.
Stop cringing.
I'm not cringing.
Good. I finally figured out this little puzzle of yours.
You did?
Yeah. Your friend Cecil Humphrey got here on the stage today. That means he had to leave Santa Fe for here the day before I arrested you. His whole thing was a setup between the two of you.
You really think so?
I know it. The only thing I don't know is why you're trying to ruin me, but I'm going to find it out.
I told you before, there's nothing personal in this.
Nothing personal! Miss, if he prints half the things you swear I did to you, I'm finished as a lawman.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is a shame.
I thought so, too.
But you've just got to understand that this is necessary. Nothing personal, but necessary.
Well, that I can't quite seem to understand. Perhaps you could explain it to me.
Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm now. And maybe it would be easier on you if you did understand.
Yes, maybe it would.
I am a worker in the Women's Suffrage Army of America.
Women's suffrage?
You don't like that, do you? Well, you're just like all men. You think women are crazy because they want their political rights. Well, let me tell you something. The women of this nation will remain little more than slaves unless we fight our way to the ballot box. There is no such thing as political freedom for women unless we secure the right to vote. Now do you understand?
No.
Well, it's very simple. Let me explain. Now that I've been arrested, my trial has been set, I have a perfect platform for pleading women's rights. And Mr. Humphrey said that thousands of people will read the articles. And I can't even be convicted.
Why not?
Because I have a wonderful legal argument. Women have no vote, right? Therefore, they have no voice in passing the laws of this territory. Now, if they have no voice in passing the laws, then they can't be bound by them. Now do you see?
Well, there's a lot of truth in that.
You really think so?
Yeah. Sounds reasonable to me.
Oh, I apologize. I must admit I thought you were one of those men who just didn't think women had any brains.
Any man who thinks that is a fool.
Oh, I am sorry if this has to hurt you. But you must understand that this is necessary. It has to be done.
Yeah. Look, just tell me one thing. Why did you come to Lincoln, to me?
Well, Mr. Humphrey said that because of your reputation as a sheriff, many more newspapers would print the story.
I understand it now. Well, I won't ask you to change your story, to tell the truth in court.
I hope not, because I wouldn't.
I think I'm kind of responsible, Billy. If I hadn't pressed those charges...
Oh, no, it ain't your fault, Murphy. Oh.
Whiskey, please.
Yes, sir.
No, it's all right. It's on the house.
Oh, thank you.
I seen you down at the sheriff's office today, didn't I? You're one of them newspaper fellas, ain't you? I was coming in there and you've been going out, remember? Sheriff locks me in there from time to time on different charges. I always admired you fellas. Fact is, I was almost in your line one time.
That's so?
Yeah, but I reckon I wasn't smart enough. I mean, like you.
Well, you look pretty intelligent to me, son.
I know. No, thank you. No, it's like this thing going around about this girl in town now. Word's out. The sheriff treated her something awful. She's one of them
Suffragette.
Yeah, thank you, suffragettes. How do you find out the truth?
Well, I just print what the girl says.
What if she ain't telling the truth?
As far as I'm concerned, the sheriff can lock her up for perjury after the trial.
Oh, yeah. You mean it don't matter if she's telling the truth or not?
In this game, young fellow, a story's a story, and this is a hot one.
Mm-hmm.
These suffragette dames are all crackpots, but they make good copy, and that sells newspapers. If you ever go into this business, you remember that. If you run into a good story, let me know.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You know something, Murphy? Never seen a fella yet didn't like to brag to a stranger. I reckon I'll just let old Patrick in on this.
You can't go on with just bread and water. Look, I won't mention anything about this. Just say bread and water was all I gave you.
Well, I'll just say that you brought me this today. That way, they won't think you're all bad.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, I'm not going to tell them that you beat me, because that'd be lying.
Thank you.
But you did have me arrested. And I haven't had anything to eat but bread and water until now. Now, that's the truth.
And anything you say.
You don't like me very much, do you?
Any reason I should?
Well, I thought you understood why I was doing all this.
Because that newspaper man put you up to it.
What I mean is, I thought you understood my principles.
Ah. I'm afraid you've already lost them, Amy.
What do you mean? I've always had strong principles. Now, just what do you mean?
Amy, what you're fighting for is rights. Good, fine, the right to vote. Of course, women should get it, and someday they will.
You see, you do understand.
Not you. You're not helping the cause, you're hurting it.
How?
Amy, just think of what you're doing here. Throwing bricks through windows, mirrors, destroying property, disturbing the peace. And right now you're preparing to walk into court and commit perjury. That is going to help you get the right to vote.
That's right. And I would do anything.
Then you don't deserve the right to vote. If you really wanted the rights and privileges that go with ballots, then you better do something about understanding the responsibilities that go with them.
That's not fair. You're just twisting everything.
I don't want to argue with you. Say whatever you like in court. That fellow Humphrey will make sure you'll get plenty of headlines. Crackpot suffragette smashes saloons, lands in jail. Give the lady the right to vote.
You're just scared, Pat Garrett, because you know what'll happen to you after this trial.
Wipe the chicken grease off your hands. It's time for court.
Circuit Court, Lincoln County, Territory, New Mexico is now in special session. Now, I gotta be over in Roswell early in the morning to try a horse thief. So let's try and keep on the track here today and not let fly with a lot of useless palaver, huh? Sheriff, from what I understand of this, it don't look like nothing to be bringing before this court. Seems though it could better be solved by a fine and some damages.
The defendant requested a trial, Your Honor.
Well, in that case, then let's get on with it. Charge is disturbing the peace, destroying personal and county property by the use of a blunt instrument, namely a brick. How's the prisoner plead?
Your Honor?
Yeah?
I'm a newspaper man, Cecil Humphrey. If I may make a statement before the plea.
Well, go to it.
I believe certain charges against the sheriff must be aired to fully understand this case. Charges of cruelty and inhuman treatment against this prisoner.
Oh, that's a serious matter. What do you say to that, Pat, Sheriff?
Well, I suggest that the court deal with the charges against the defendant first, then go into the statement regarding my function as sheriff.
Well, seems reasonable.
No.
Now, you just wait a minute, young woman.
You asked me how I plead on those charges against me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I plead guilty. I guess I'm about as guilty as anybody could be. I broke a window in the sheriff's office, another window and some bottles, and a great big mirror in Murphy's bar. Oh, I'll pay for the damages. Now, this nonsense about the sheriff's treatment of me. I couldn't have been treated better if I'd been in my own home. And I'd appreciate it if you forget all about it.
Well, ain't nobody could be better witness to that than you.
He's a fine sheriff. He upholds the law and tries to play fair. And if we women had the right to vote, he's just the kind of sheriff I'd vote for.
Well, that being the case, I don't see much use in my being here. $20 fine plus damages. Court's recessed till next month.
You surprised me?
Well, what you said to me finally sunk in. I guess you men only have yourselves to blame for not letting women use their brains. They get rusty.
You lost me quite a story.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Humphrey.
Many more get sense like you. Maybe you will be voting someday.
Long time, Billy boy.
Skip Barrow? From El Paso?
Oh, yeah, I remember you, Skip. I wouldn't forget a fellow that saved my life. But, I mean, the way you look.
Oh, yeah. See, a horse threw a tent on the other side of Lincoln, and I've been scraping rides and putting it in between. But I've traveled better. You remember that time I hit the lottery outside of Guadalupe?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you rented a private stage, huh? And had champagne and all that. Yeah. What you been riding since then?
Oh, wherever it looks green, Wyoming, mostly.
Oh, yeah?
Fact is, I could use a stake to get me there, Billy.
Oh, listen, I draw, what, $30? I get paid Friday. I had a big poker game Saturday night. The matter of fact is, I on the shady side of 6 bits myself. Tell you what I might be able to do. I might be able to swing you a job around here for a while.
A job, huh?
Yeah.
No, thanks. How about a horse?
Yeah, I can get you a horse. This little pony right over there is mine. That bay on this side. Rides pretty good.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Chow's about an hour.
Oh, next time by, Billy.
Oh, that bullet passed. Yeah, that bullet passed through. The clots broke loose. You could use a doctor.
No, Billy.
You on the run?
That's about the fact of it.
Matt Garrett after you?
No, it's an old school, the other side of the territory.
Listen, you're not going to make it past the San Miguel line, much less to Wyoming with that shoulder.
That's just Webb, Billy. I worked the ranch there once and made myself a friend, so to speak.
Yeah. You're always one for making friends, weren't you?
Hey, Gimp, I sure am getting awful saddled, Ben.
You can rest after we catch up to Farrell.
Yeah, but we might never find him out here.
We'll find him. Come on.
I'm telling you, Skip, there's bound to be infection in that thing. You better let me clean it out for you.
No, not till I'm in the clear anyway. It don't hurt much now. It just feels kind of numb like. You know, I'd almost be willing to trade this in for a good glass of brandy.
Place with plenty of lights. Fast music, girls.
Yeah. Well, it don't cost nothing to wish about it.
Oh, it costs all right. Except to put your nose against the pain. That's the truth, too. You know, when I was a kid back in Kansas, there was a red and silver mouth organ in a hardware window. And every Saturday in town, I just stood there and bled for it. I got it, too. It took me 6 Sundays in a row snitching a nickel out of the church offering, but I got it. At nights, I'd kind of sneak it out from under my pillow. Just look at it, touch it.
Frisco. That's for me, Billy boy. Yes, sirree. I always had a feeling I'd fit in nice and snug there.
Well, I ain't heard any rumors things were going for free just exactly there either.
Well, that's where Maddie comes in, the friend I was telling you about. She lives just the other side of the break in the mountains over there, as I remember it. Hey, Billy, you going up to the house first, will you kind of smell it out a little bit? Fact is, Maddie's pa didn't exactly take to me with open arms, not the way Maddie did. Will you do that for me, Billy?
Don't you easy me.
If that gun makes you as nervous as it does me, ma'am, that thing just liable to go off.
That's right, it could. You saddle lifters are all alike, aren't you? You think you can just walk in and take over because the woman's left alone?
Well, I'll bet saddle drifters around here don't bother coming around a second time, do they?
That's right, they don't. Now get.
Maddie? It's me, Skip. Well, you sure haven't forgotten me, have you?
I remember you.
Well, aren't you glad to see me?
Should I be?
Well, sure. Say, you know what I've been thinking all the way up here? What I've been remembering? I've been remembering the time you and we snuck off to the traveling fair at the county seat. And you fixed that rum cake in the basket. Billy, I'm telling you, never tasted cake like that in your life. And we got stuck up in the Ferris wheel and looked down at the whole world. You remember that, Maddie? I knew somehow I'd make it here, and I knew you'd be waiting here for me.
What is it?
Well, nothing, honey, just a hunting accent, that's all. Ain't that right, Billy?
Yeah, I guess you could call it hunting.
Well, come inside. Starting to get infected. You're going to have to get him a doctor.
No, Maddie. Well, the fact is,
I had a run-in with some cavalry boys. They were drunk and spoiling for a fight. But who'd believe me?
She's right. If you don't get that thing fixed, cleaned out, it's going to swell up on you and get stiff pretty quick.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I can try. You got a bed in there? You got to give me a kettle of water. Put it on the boil, and you find a straight razor around here someplace. You put it in the kettle.
Say, Matty, your pa around someplace, riding fence maybe?
Pa died last March.
Well, that's a shame. I'm sorry. But you don't live here all alone, do you?
Oh, Josh is still here, but he's driving some yearlings into San Marcos to sell.
That's boiled up pretty clean. That thing's got to be scraped. You, could catch gangrene if you don't. You think you're up to taking it?
Go ahead.
Try to make it quick. You hang on. I'm gonna go right now. Just one hard one in. Okay. All right. Now, I think that's going to clean it out. So you can ride out of here by morning.
Right out. What would I want to do a thing like that for? I got me a roof, soft bed, meals, and a wooden cooking for me. What better could I ride to, Billy?
The land we passed through leaves a good trail, Skip.
Oh, those cavalry boys, huh? They probably give up by now.
That undershirt you're wearing is prison issue, Skip.
You knew right along, huh? You ever been in prison, Billy? I mean, a real prison. With rows of cells and guards walking up and down with clubs in their hands. Now, that's something to try, Billy. You don't know what day it is or what year even. And you get to thinking maybe they'll forget all about you and just leave you there to rot.
How'd you get sent up there?
Well, you see, there was this trooper. And I got in a row with him over a girl. It was pure self-defense. But that jury was just stacked against me. I play red, and that's how I know it's going to come up black all my life, Billy. But just like everything else, there was this guard, Gimp. And he had it in for me. You know, he had him one of them short billy whips with lead stickers on the end of it. First chance I got, I just let free. And the only regret I got is I missed killing Gimp on my way out.
A man like this Gimp, he's going to keep coming after you. What about Mandy?
Well, what about her?
Well, I mean, if they catch you here, you're going to make it pretty hard on her.
Why, Billy, boy, you took a liking to her, didn't you? Anyways, after I clear out, I mean, it's no skin off of me if you want to stick around, you know.
You feeling better now?
Just like coming through a storm, finding you here, Manny.
Let me help you.
Grown up into a woman, too.
I was a woman when you left me.
Well, don't you think I forgot that, Mary, because I haven't. I was just telling Billy how much you meant to me. Wasn't I, Billy?
Yeah, I guess that's just about what you were telling me.
Thank you. I don't think I ever came by your name.
William Bonney, ma'am.
She must have heard of you by a different call than Billy.
I've heard of him. Riding with company like that, no wonder the accident happened. You're the kind that's never satisfied till you turn somebody into as wild and gun crazy as yourself.
Ma'am, you tell her, Skip.
Nobody has to tell me about your sort. You were never like him before. Pa always told me you'd end up running with the wild ones.
Yeah, your pa was always saying things. You just stayed on here at the ranch after he died, huh?
What else could I do?
Must have left you a little money.
Only the money I saved to marry on.
Mary, I can't tell you how sorry I am I wasn't able to get back to you.
Sorry. What do you think I was? I waited. I kept thinking, tomorrow he'll come. Finally, I just quit waiting.
Mary, it was me who waited for you in Tucson. I felt sure that after you got my letter that...
Letter? I didn't get any letter from you.
Well, then it must have got lost somehow.
I waited every day holding my breath for Pa to bring in the mail, and there was never anything.
Oh, that's it. Your pa must have got that letter and then tore it up, hating me the way he did. And there I was in Tucson and waiting for you. I figured that he must have got you to change your mind.
Oh, Skip. Oh, I would have come in a second if I'd known about your letter. You know that.
Hey, Billy, you're not riding back, are you? You know the last time I seen Billy? It was in El Paso now, wasn't it, Billy? He was pinned down by a bunch of red-eyed trail herders. I got a lucky shot and drove him off. That's the way it was, wasn't it, Billy? Or maybe he just forgot all about it by now.
I ain't much of forgetting. But when I sign, put the horses away if you need me. Anytime at all if you need me.
Smell of them now.
What'd he say? You sort of set your mind on taking hard to me, ain't you, Mandy?
Is there any reason why I shouldn't?
Well, if things were different, I might be able to scrape up a couple of reasons. You afraid of me? I mean, all that talk you hear around here?
I'm not afraid of you or anybody else.
Yeah, I kind of found that out quick-like.
Sorry about that. Your hand, I mean. I'm setting table if you're hungry.
Yeah, let me finish this up here.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, I don't know. When you drifting, you kind of feel the need to have things set in some kind of order, like, even an old well like this.
A lot of things around here need straightening. Take a year of Sundays to put this place in order.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it'd take long. Be worth it.
You'd think differently if you were penned up here all your life. You've been around. You've seen part of the world. All I ever done was stare at it out of a dirty window. It'll be different now that Skip's come back.
You kind of get your heart set on him staying on, and you fixing up this place here, huh?
He'll stay this time.
A man would be a fool if he didn't. Except, you see, when a man has a drifting itch inside him, it don't take reasons for him just to back off. You understand what I mean?
Skip's done wandering. He told me so. You may think he's like you, but he's not. The food will be ready in a minute. If you want to eat, you better wash up.
What is it?
Some men are riding up.
got to get rid of.
Hi, Skip. What is it?
Well, Manny, you know about those cavalry boys.
I'm telling the truth, Skip.
Well, Manny, you see how I lied to you. I was in prison. That's why I couldn't get back to you. Don't you see? I didn't want you to know. I tried to stick it out, Matty. I tried, but all I could think about was you, and that's why I broke out to come here.
What is it you want?
We're hunting an escaped prisoner, ma'am. The trail leads right this way.
Well, there's no one here.
Maybe he's hiding around without you knowing it.
I'm alone, I told you.
That's how come 2 coffee cups on the table?
It ain't no use, honey. You'd find out quick enough. She thought maybe you were her pa coming back from town, you know. I guess you know how it is. I'd ask you in for something to eat, but...
Nah, got no time anyway. Tracking close like we are now.
I don't envy you none out riding on a day like this.
Yeah, that's why I figured him to hold up someplace. But I didn't want to say nothing in front of the woman. But you'd best stay close here till we get him.
Oh, you wouldn't hurt a woman, would you?
That's where you're wrong.
He was sent up for doing a woman in. And not pretty like either, if you follow me. But I'll get him. And I ain't the kind to baby woman killers.
They're heading up to Sanders Creek. I'll hit the draw up there and they'll turn back. I gotta get out of here. Honey, you know the money your pa left you? Well, I'm gonna need some of it to get us set up in Santa Fe. How much was there?
600.
Oh, yeah, matter. We're gonna have us a time. I'm gonna get there ahead and get everything set up, and then when I'm in the clear, I'll send for you.
I haven't got the money here. It's in a bank in Santa Fe.
In Santa Fe. Well, that's even better. No, that's better because this way we can be together right from the start. You know how it's gonna be, Matt. You know how I told you there's gonna be hotels and dining rooms with white tablecloths. And you in a silk dress. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy you a blue silk dress. Matty, you gotta come with me. It's my only chance now.
You got about a half-hour head start on him, Skip. You better take it and move.
To what? To what, Billy? I got myself a lame arm and no money. No, I've been on the run my whole life, and it's going to end right now. Come on, Matty, honey. Come on, go get your things. Come with me.
Matty, wait a minute.
Billy, this is the only chance I got. Don't you understand that? What are you worried about, Matty? I'm going to make a real life for her. What do you think? I'm going to walk off and leave her something? No, once I'm safe, we're going to have a real life together.
You're losing time, Skip.
All right, Billy. All right. But I figure you still owe me a little.
I owe you a chance to move free out there. But I don't owe you this girl's life.
You draw on me.
That's the way it stands.
Over this. Well, no sense leaning on my luck, I guess.
Skip, you can't go, please. Skip!
I guess we're quits, Billy boy.
Yeah, I guess. Seeing as how you meant that from my back.
Oh, Matty. He would have had us a time. Glass. Put me a glass.
You did it deliberately. You turned your back on him so he'd draw.
No, wait, Matty. Wait a minute, Skipper. Wait, listen. Skip was sent to prison because he killed a woman. He would have left you for dead just as soon as the money ran out.
No, not me. He would have stayed with me.
Maybe for a week.
I would have had a week. At least I would have had a week. Oh.
Maddie. I don't know why, Maddie. I don't know why. I looked down at Skip just like he was me. You see, Maddie, if a man knows why, he can get off the road before it comes to an end. You understand? Huh? It's all right, Maddie. It's gonna be all right. Manny, you'll see what happened was for the best someday. I'm going to come around in a couple of days in case there's anything you need. I'm sorry. Just about on time, ain't we, Bert?
Sure. I let them pork chops get cold. Sarah'll have my hide. Not like when we was running cattle down in Texas. Remember them days, Billy?
Yeah. How is Sarah?
Still waiting for me to make a fortune. When are you planning on marrying up, Billy?
Oh, not me, boy. Listen, money don't last long enough in my pocket.
Mine either.
Well, you still paying Sam's debts, huh?
That's been either that or bailing him out of jail. You never had a brother, did you?
Nope.
Well, I don't have Sam anymore. I just sent $20 to pay for his burial.
I'm sorry, Bert. When'd you hear about that?
I got the news just before I left Prairie Lee. Sam died up in Morgan Junction 5 days ago.
Yeah! I'll clear it away. You keep me covered, Bert.
Well, that could be an accident, that tree falling.
That tree's been chopped down fresh. You stay inside, mister.
Hold it. Don't try it.
both of you keep your mouths shut. Now pass down the shotgun. By the barrel. Now the strong box.
Picked the wrong county for robbing stagecoaches. Pat Garrett ain't gonna like this.
Get my horse.
Find anything in saddlebags?
Just a couple of letters. H.M. Drago. Whoever it was, Billy, got away with $3,000.
3,000?
Yeah.
Ain't often Bert carries that much.
Well, there's only Bert, me, and the bankers knew the money was coming in.
Nobody else found out.
Yeah.
Last worldly possessions of Bert Wilson. Now they belong to Sarah.
Yeah, I'd better ride out. Let Sarah know.
I saw him win this watch and fob down in Carson City. He bet a month's pay with a pair of deuces. Next to you, I reckon Bert Wilson's the best friend I ever had, Patrick. That killer's gonna pay for this.
Billy, take it easy. Catching Bert's killer is my job, not yours. Now, what did he look like?
He was tall, about 30 years old, cold blue eyes. But in case you're thinking about putting out a flyer, there's lots of men look like him, Patrick. I'll go with you to tell Sarah.
Yeah, it might help since you were so close to Bert.
How soon you think it'll be before news of the robbery will spread about the area? I mean, this fellow's description, the amount of money he stole.
Why do you ask that?
Well, that chance he might come looking for me, Patrick. I want to be ready for him.
Why would he do that?
I saw him. I could identify him.
Billy, I'm warning you, if you have any notion of going after that killer yourself...
No, I don't. But if he came after me, I got a right to shoot in self-defense, don't I? Might even be better that way. No chance of some fool jury letting him off.
Billy! There's something you haven't told me. What is it?
Nothing, Patrick. Nothing to hold back.
To kill him in cold blood. Bert never did a harmful thing to anyone in his whole life. You know that, Billy. He was good to everybody.
Everyone in Lincoln knows that, Mrs. Wilson. I'll do everything I can to track down his killer. There were two men. One of them was named Drago. Ever hear that name before?
No.
Well, I'm sorry to ask these questions now, but it could help.
I'll tell you anything I can.
Somehow the news of the money that Bert was carrying leaked out. Do you know if Bert could have told someone he trusted who used the information, either passed it on, or... Do you know if he mentioned to anyone that he'd be carrying that much money?
Let's get on, Patrick.
I just thought you might know something, Mrs. Wilson. Some kind of a lead.
I didn't even know until 3 days ago that he was carrying any money, Mr. Garrett.
Now, what is it, ma'am?
Wait a minute. That's how I did know. Bert's brother came down that evening.
When was that, ma'am?
When was what?
When Bert's brother came down here.
I told you. 3 days ago.
Now, what about him?
Sam? He's been a drain on us since the day we got married. He wanted $100 this time for a car debt he'd gotten into. Bert turned him down. I could hear them arguing. Bert said that to keep on paying Sam's debt, he'd have to rob his own company, the very money he was to carry the next day. Not that he meant that, Mr. Garrett. He was just angry. But Sam said, what was wrong with robbing the money? Nobody would suspect Bert. Bert threw him out of the house. If you want to know about this robbery, talk to Bert's brother. Talk to him, Mr. Garrett.
Where'll I find him?
Morgan Junction.
All right. I better get moving.
It's 60 miles to Morgan Junction.
Andy will be in charge of the office in case you need anything, Mrs. Wilson. I'm sure Billy will help you make the funeral arrangements. I ought to be back sometime day after tomorrow.
Thank you for everything. The both of you.
I'll see you later, Patrick. I'm going to ride out to Tundle's. Maybe I'll hang around here and help her some with the chores.
You don't have to stay, Billy.
But I mean to stay, ma'am.
I want to be by myself, Billy, especially now.
You get in that house. Go on, get in that house. Why'd you lie? Sending Pat Garrett up to Morgan Junction on a wild goose chase.
Why'd I? What?
A nice, friendly woman like you telling a bold-faced lie about her husband's brother being here in town 3 days ago.
He was.
He's been dead for 5 days. But you didn't know that, did you? Because Bert just found out himself up in Prairie Lee this morning. He never got home to tell you, did he? Now, I want to hear what you know about that hold-up, Mrs. Wilson.
You're hurting my wrist, Billy. I'm sorry I lied.
Why did you?
Did you ever lie for someone you loved?
Who? Who'd you lie for, Mrs. Wilson?
For Bert. I swear it, Billy. He was the one that meant to take that money.
Bert wasn't no thief.
He wasn't. But he'd gone without things so long and seen me without pretty things, he said, like nice dresses and ribbons for my hair.
You mean you're telling me that you let him go and steal for things like that?
No, he wouldn't listen to me. He said there were men who would do it. He wouldn't be suspected.
He could have come to me if he needed money. Why would a man like Bert be forced to steal?
He wasn't himself. This thing with his brother had gone on so long, he was desperate.
Well, where'd he find those 2 men?
He knew them through his brother.
And they double-crossed him. What were their names?
I don't know. You said you killed one of them, a man named Draco. I don't know the other one. Oh, listen to me, Billy. Bert was a decent man, but he never got over what his brother did to him. It sounds foolish, I know, but Sam left his mark on Bert when they were kids together, before you ever knew him. That you can get away with taking what doesn't belong to you. You just have to be clever about it. I guess Bert got to believe in it.
Yeah.
All I could think of was how to make his brother pay for what he taught him. When you told me Bert was dead, I had no other way of getting back at Sam. That's why I lied.
Well, Pat Garrett's going to find out when he gets up to Morgan Junction.
I hope he'll be as understanding as you are, Billy.
All I can think is that I could have stopped him. I'd have got that money somehow for Bert. I would have. It's just not that many good men around in this part, Miss Wilson.
He wouldn't come to you, Billy. I asked him to. This time he said he was making it on his own, one way or the other.
Why'd they have to kill him? I'm sorry, the way I acted to you.
You don't have to apologize, Billy.
Easy, baby. Easy.
Billy told me everything. They said nothing about you getting shot.
Yeah, well, there was nothing said about that kid being on the stage either. I couldn't wait for you at Reeves Crossing. It's just under the skin. You know, lying in those woods, hiding, all I could think of was getting back to you.
When it hurts, you keep on thinking of San Francisco, you and me.
Well, anyway, Bert's dead now.
We both wanted one thing, and there was no other way of getting it. That month Bert gave me to go to El Paso, I was so lonely. I was so lonely, Harry. It's funny. That's all Bert ever did give me. A chance to find you. Now relax. Almost got it. Where's the money, Harry? I ask you, where's the money?
What do you mean, where's the money? I didn't get it. Well, that kid brought it back to town, didn't he?
No.
But I dropped it when I got this.
Harry, you wouldn't hold out on me? Lie to me?
I tell you, baby, I didn't get it. Now, would I be here if I were holding out on you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. But Billy said he shot Drago and you got out with the money. He didn't bring it back to town. Where did...
He grabbed it for himself.
That dirty little hypocrite.
He saw his chance to pick up the 3,000 real easy, and nobody would be the wiser.
Coming out here acting like the only thing on his mind was Bert's dying, when all along...
Yeah, well, all the stories I heard about him, it sounds just like him.
5 months we planned this, waiting for Bert to carry a big shipment. 5 months of scrubbing more clothes and feeding more meals to that cloud of a husband, just so we could have enough money to live like we were meant to. and Billy grabs it. Now, what are we going to do?
We're going to get it back.
How?
That's the only thing you can count on in life. Is there something wet takes away your thirst? And that don't even last.
Yeah, nothing lasts, Billy. When they bury Bert?
Tomorrow. When you gotta clean the fly specks off this dame.
Bert's getting killed got kind of fidgety, hadn't it?
Billy? Patterson boy brought this to town. Said Mrs. Wilson gave it to him for you.
Why didn't he bring it to me then?
Well, now, the last time Willie walked into the saloon, his pa whopped him so he couldn't sit down for a week. Give me a beer.
Got your note.
You got here fast.
Well, you said urgent. Something you were afraid about? Or...
It's me I'm frightened about, Billy. I got to thinking that thief who got away this morning after killing Bert. He might show up here to kill me. He knows I can identify him.
Well, he might show up, but he won't be after you, Mrs. Wilson.
Oh, I'm so alone, Billy. I'm so frightened. Don't leave me alone out here.
All right.
Hello, kid.
We have something to talk over, Billy.
I thought I'd met some liars and cheats in my life.
Don't try to pull that act. We know you got the money. Now, where's it hid?
And Bert wasn't in on this thing with you, was he?
You feel so bad about Bert's dying, don't you? But that didn't keep you from taking the money.
I asked you a question.
You keep asking.
Now, you tell us where it's hid, and I won't pull this trigger.
You pull it, mister.
The money won't do you any good if you're dead, kid.
It's not going to do you any good if I'm dead either. I got that 3,000 easy, but I don't figure to give it up easy.
All right. All right, we'll make a deal. Now, you keep 500 and you give us back the rest.
It'd kind of make me look like a fool, wouldn't it? I got it all now. You got nothing.
I got your life. And I'm willing to bargain.
Billy, we'll split 50-50.
Well, that's mighty generous of you, Mrs. Wilson. I'll give that some thought.
You decide now! Now, what's it gonna be?
I might consider 60-40.
All right. Where is it?
Only trouble is, once I told you, what's to stop you from killing me and taking it all?
We could figure that out.
Yeah, you tell me. You got any ideas, Mrs. Wilson?
He's not making a deal with us, Harry. He's playing for time, waiting for a chance to kill us. Look at his eyes. He hates both of us.
We can work this out, Sarah.
He took that money just to get us to come after him. Kill him, Harry. Forget about the money.
Have you lost your mind?
Don't give him a chance at this. Kill him. Kill him now.
Shut up, Sarah.
If you won't do it, I will.
You keep writing that to him from your jail cell, Mrs. Wilson, to the day they hang him. You got them both locked up, huh, Patrick?
How come you didn't kill Pollard? That's what you were figuring on, wasn't it?
What he's going to get pay him off a lot better, Patrick. All that waiting, knowing that rope's being strung. Besides, let the law handle him like you say. I always listen to you.
Yeah.
What'll they give her?
Well, they've hung women in this territory before.
Come on, buy you a beer.
No, thanks. You won't be having one either.
What are you talking about?
Well, first, we're going to ride out and dig up that money you hid. You, weren't planning on keeping it, were you?
What do you think, I'm a crook or something, Patrick?
As a matter of fact, as soon as we pick up that money, I've got a cell waiting for you, too.
A cell? On what charge?
You hid the money. That's called concealing evidence. You withheld information from me. That's called obstructing justice. You know Sarah was involved in the crime. You kept it to yourself. That makes you an accessory to the crime.
I never even heard of most of them laws.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম, আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Bài cái độ buồn lên mà sự là khỏe đấy, nhưng mà thầy xây bài á chưa xây của Saza hả, của Rakan chuẩn không vậy? Át này, binh xong là át luôn mà Dạ có xin ra ấy, nhưng mà anh đéo dùng rồi. Ui, siết này. Siết đây là vài cảnh đẹp đéo chịu được. Không sao, để ơi. Bay cho đời, quay đều, quay. Ui, con lắc rồi sao, cút. Mày đi, xong rồi có át rồi. Thằng này đánh bài va vẫn. Xoay ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này, ui, bình điết. Xét là mình sẽ kiếm là một cái cung mà. Cung một con Kizana hoặc là một con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng để cho in nào. Bắn cung không? Bắn cung lấy đồ cho át trước khi thầy. Ui, rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ. Ha ha. What the hell man? Nhặt nhầm đồ. Thế mà cũng phải lái xe. Đùa tao à? Đùa tao không vậy. Thế mà cũng cộng một ending trồn ngủ không? Trồn thấy không? Cinderella này cút, có một cút, đéo hiểu. Nhặt ngu đấy. Ngu đấy. Đừng rớt ở đây. Rồi xong. Sao có thằng này đây? Thì vậy có ai mà lại có cái thằng này đây nhỉ? Đúng không? À, đủ bốn mà, cút. Nè. Xong. Chịu rồi, nhặt nhầm đồ, lỗ tắc ngủ nó máu nhỉ? Rồi xem đi. Thầy ơi, không ai nhận được cái gì? Có nhận không? Ở đây. Vòng quay may mắn, vòng quay vô cực. Anh 2 vòng à? Quay đều ra cái pet đổ ai đi, ra cái pet đổ đó. Đi ra qua. Biết quay được vào pet Omega. Chịu rồi, tí vào lừa tao. Đi qua mà trồn, lại đi qua. Trồn tố bố. Đi trồn tao, đi xin à? Đi xin chuẩn không vậy? Rồi xong, bình. Xong, thắng. Không thắng. Suýt thắng. Quả phe bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng thôi. Thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy. Bay tốc độ cao luôn.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Sát thương làm giảm trong 5 giây. Tiếp tục đánh à? Yes. Được, là cái chai đổ lên. Viết kiếm đi. Có cái đồ mà bồ lô cùi sợ đéo ấy. Zana sẽ bán đập này chuẩn. Hai cái đồ mình phải đét vào đéo hiểu. Gần như là vô địch rồi, gần như là vô địch rồi. Gần như là vô địch rồi. Ngon. 5 tỷ vàng, quả vàng, quà 220, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 58, 9, 6. Video một ngày những bả con chưa ngắt đâu broccoli. Không quy đâu, quy mất tiền. Tao quen tay ấn pet này là cứ ấn quy ấy. Thằng Xuân Miệng nó cứ thể hiện cái mất trả tiền lên tay nữa. Áo áo mà trong cái season này nó cho pet tiện thì dùng thôi. Để cho xỉn nào. Thôi anh lên sang bên đồng cũ. Ôi đi chưa? Nói gì rồi? Đây, anh bảo quay hết video hay gì xong mày bảo là giờ đang làm du lịch. Ý mày là giờ kia nhưng tao lại tưởng anh giờ là bây giờ ấy. Ý mày là giờ kia nó đi ấy. Thôi sáng mai thầy sang. À, người ơi, chưa cắt nóng tao ấy. Ba con đường hay là khách không đấu nữa thằng này đỡ giáo được. Tụi nó rồi đi này check không đường hay. Được 5 con đường ấy. 20 bạn không con đường. Phạm này phạm được đi ơi, phạm được đi ơi, phạm ấy thằng phạm ấy. Và anh kể cho khôi mà là có những người ai tao nói được thì tao nói rồi. Tao nói nói mà cần những người khác tự biết thôi. Tao chỉ em muốn là những con đấy. Mày thu con thả sâu. Có phải như là chăm mi đâu đi, có phải đắt của Lâm Mao vậy đâu. Tam cho đài đừng có cam nhé tóc con bạc chưa những con bạc cao cường ấy, cái cặp cao cường ghé mất thôi. Không. Một điểm. Cô kìa, bật mic thì chồn búa. Không có tắt mic thì chút. Cái đợt mới quay lần đầu tiên tao quay 1 tiếng không bật mic. À mic máy gần lúc tao không biết là cắm rút tai nghe hoặc cắm tai nghe vào để ấn lại cái F4 cho lại tắt mic không bật lại ấy. Bây giờ tao quay 1 tiếng không mic. Năm câu vừa này để chắc không cá cược cũng mạnh ấy. Làm các bạn rất là nàn nhé. Đúng không? Rồi thì lên nhé các bạn. Thôi bà giáo được không quá. Nó chỉ là alun một thôi mà alun một lời mắc file một đúng không? Còn Zurich quyền năng tôi búa à không thua thua mà chứ hiểu thua được bài này lạ thật đấy. Không anh bị bắt 4 lần rồi, bị bắt chứ không ấy. Nó chỉ tăng tiền cắt qua các màn thôi, không có đéo được. Rồi. Cộng tỷ lệ farm kim cương nữa, cộng phần trăm kiếm kim cương với cả và tỷ lệ may mắn nữa. Mua kiếm mà mua kiếm này cho xịn. Đây tiền mua kiếm này. Đây tiền mua kiếm. Có mua kiếm mà không? Mua kiếm cho xịn một vui. Đéo ở đây Trinh cái bài dép á, còn vô mắt bài dép rồi. Năm cao cường, 4, 6 cao cường.